Morning! Masyado mabalakas yung mic ko.
Hindi,
Ayan.
sakto lang.
Good morning, everyone. It's a lovely Tuesday, the 14th of January 2020. At kami nga po ay nagbabalik. 2019 has been a great year for movies, and we were here to shout out our most recommended ones. From Joker to Parasite to the one you might have already watched. Yes, marunong kami mag-English. This episode is brought to you by Rakk Gears, Game Express, and Electronics Extreme Philippines. Kasi kami nga ang inyong parausan bago magtanghalian para sa mga kalmado at apurado para lang sa abusado. Kami po ang Tsongporado.
Hey, fellow pirates, come and listen what I say. The captain is a tyrant and I no longer obey. I'm sick of taking orders from the madman in command. So let's drop him on an island and leave him in the sand. Cause it's a mutiny. It's a mutiny. It's a mutiny. And now we're taking over the ship.
Good morning, everyone. Today is January 14, 2020, and this is the 32nd episode and the second season of Tsongporado. This is your Tito Jopes moderating the podcast. I come from my Facebook page, Tito Jopes. How are you, Tito Pabs?
I am good dito, if not medyo kinakati ang lalamunan. Pero everything is fine. I hope you too, mga Tito Joe and Tito Jhun are okay din. Good morning po sa lahat. I am your Tito Pabs or Tito Pablo of Relax Media. So, Tito Jhun, magpakilala ikaw.
Hello mga viewers. Ako po si Tito Jhun. Alright. Called all the way coming from Bataan. First time co-hosting with you guys. And
Yes.
thank you for the opportunity.
Yes.
Alright,
And if you guys didn't know, June is actually one of our writers. Yun. Para malaman nyo. Ayan. Sige, go, June. Tuloy ka pa.
no, thank you for giving me the opportunity, Tito Jobs. I mean, for a long time since you known me, all right, through Facebook, all right, that I've been supporting you. So I'm hopefully I could give back to you guys also.
He's already given back because he's been writing for us. Actually, he's been pitching ideas to us then. Ever since Tsongporado has started. So it's a good start na June has been part of our hosts. Ayun. Anyways, guys, again, we talked about the Taal a while ago in the pre start of the series, the podcast. I would like to acknowledge the comments just for now. Nino Celis, hello, good morning. Dave Desenia, good morning as well. Jack Nicolas, it's breaking news around the world indeed. It's been in CNN, in MSNBC, in a lot of international news outlets. The Taal volcano eruption is actually big news to everyone. Eruption is endless occurred. Poor mind people. Aga. Actually, ito kasi, pag umulan kasi guys, hindi nyo mapipigilan yung force from underneath the volcano to explode still. So,
Yep.
even if a senator is trying to advise to put rain seeding around the area, it will
Cloud
only
seeding.
cause lahar in the area. So, not only lahar, even if you say, sabihin natin, palamigin mo yung magma sa taas, yung lava sa taas, there's no stopping the magma from moving from beneath, diba? So,
Right.
I mean, it's a calamity that's just going to happen if you're around the area. If you're within 100 or the 100, if you're within 25-kilometer radius of the volcano,
Immediate vicinity niya dito.
yeah, you have to really think about evacuation soon. So, ayan.
Yung kan lang dito, di ba may mga nagkakaroon nga tayo ng volcanic eruption sa ilalim ng dagat eh.
Yeah,
Di ba? Just
exactly.
think about that. Di ba?
Oh, yung pala naka-affect na yun. Imagine yung tsunami na nangyari sa Japan was an underwater volcano eruption. So, medyo talagang derex talaga siya. Anyways, so Pero alam nyo, hindi dangerous. Siyempre, yung sponsors natin.
Aha.
Wait lang, na hindi ko pa inopen. Ayan. Ang daming hindi handa today. Ano ba yan? Jopes? Okay, Rakk Gears. Rakk Gears is the only gaming gear company in the Philippines with dedicated gaming user interface, research and development. You can get your gaming gears online by visiting their website at rakk.ph. That's rakk.ph, or checking their Facebook page at facebook.com/rakk.ph. Rakk Gears, kalidad, kisig, kasarinlan. Yan. Jhun, is it possible you could mute your Skype? Hello? Jhun. Ayan, na-mute yan.
Ayan, nag-mute yata siya.
Ay, hindi. Feeling ko nag-offline siya. Kasi nag-stop yung ano niya, yung video niya.
Kailangan yung... Maganda yung sinasabi ko kanina dito yung push to talk. Para ano.
Yun nga, push to talk.
Cute.
So,
Sakit na likod ko.
I think he dropped out of the pero mamaya mabalik po si Jhun. Electronics Extreme Philippines, from the company that will bring you the new Gunbound Philippines. Electronics Extreme intend to develop the gaming industry continually with new concepts and new technology. They are here for borderless fun and experiences. Check out their website at extreme.co.th, from which they already have their CBT. They're going to have their CBT pala tomorrow. So the
Yes,
closed
dito
beta
nagkamali
test,
tayo kahapon.
nagkamali tayo kahapon. But at least na-hype sila, di ba? So, Gunbound Philippines is going to have their closed beta test tomorrow, so do watch out for that. And syempre, our very friendly neighborhood, Game Express. Game Express is the first and only game store in the Philippines that offer pre-orders with no deposit fee, no more waiting in line. The games you love will come straight to you, specifically Ragnarok coming on January 20. Ragnarok. Kakarot pala, Ragnarok. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot is gonna come on January 20. Free cash on delivery nationwide. Find them at facebook.com by searching Game Express. Ayan. Mukhang naghihingi na ng food yung yung mga bagets si Jhun sa sa kabila. Kaya siguro nag-drop out muna sandali si Jhun. Tito Pabs, kumusta?
Ang katinalala mo na dito, ubo lang ako. Ayan. Ang grabe. Ang tagal na nito. Pero anyway, it's a lovely day still.
Yes.
Yung lagi ko mo sinasabi, 2020, sabi ko nga,
Despite
kahit,
the negativity.
Despite all this happening sa paligid natin, take time to be thankful na kahit paano mas marami pa rin yung dahilan for us to be happy or to be grateful.
Yeah. And Tito Jhun is back again. Ayan.
Sorry guys, kids were fighting.
It's okay. Alam mo, bira natin kasi talaga ma-meet talaga yung mga stay-at-home dads na katulad ni Jhun. Alam mo, totoo. You're working from home, right, Jhun?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Technically, yeah.
Yes. Pero nag-aaral siya ng mga lessons and nagbibigay siya ng mga TOEFL lessons, etc. So,
exactly,
ayun.
yes.
So, pero Jhun has been a good friend of mine since my early swimming scene. Ever since my katahan natin. Hey, hello, let it go. Sorry, kinantahan yung bata. Anyway, inalis. Ayaw niya. Hello, baby boy. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, baby boy.
Hello, Zaki.
Have you been a good boy last year?
Yes.
Oh, he's wondering who's talking to him.
Yeah, exactly.
O baka kasi English. Anyway, ayan. So so it has been a great year of movies last year, 2019. In fact, we even covered one of the movies in this very podcast, which is The Joker. Will it win our movie of the year? It's yet to be known. We are going to first cover the nominees of the Academy Awards, which is casually known as the Oscar nominees. Ayan. So, what? Nasaan ba yung control ko? Nawawala yung control ko. Ayan. So, we are going to move first to the Oscar nominees, which just got announced like a few hours ago. Diba? Parang literally a few hours ago lang talaga siya lumabas. So, our first point of discussion is the Best Picture nominees. The Best Picture nominees are Ford versus Ferrari, which is known as Le Mans 62 in other countries. Sa US lang siya titled as Ford versus Ferrari.
I like that film. I'll be watching that soon.
Oo. It's
Miss ko rin yan.
it's your typical sports movie na na parang struggle tapos may but no one has watched it.
Rivalry.
No one has watched it from here, right? From this
Wala
I
panel.
pa.
haven't watched it yet.
I haven't.
So,
Kasi
Ah.
busy. Yan yung mga time na nagsisimula na ako maging busy, nakakainis.
Mm. Pero
but
actually
if I
for
am correct, I think it's Christian Bale, right?
Christian Bale and Mark
Uh,
Wahlberg, if I'm correct.
dito.
Kamukha kasi Matt
Sino
Damon.
to? Ano pangalan niya? Matt Damon.
Matt
Ayun.
Damon. Magkakamukha kasi sila.
Oo nga eh.
Sorry.
Munti ko pa sabihin Jimmy Kimmel kasi di ba lagi siya
Oo. So Matt Damon and Christian Bale, as usual, Christian Bale has put in like a good effort. Ayan. And then grabbed a mug of water. Okay. Sige, Tito Pabs. So, anyways, and then the second one, The Irishman, the Netflix movie The Irishman. This is starred by
Al Pacino,
Robert De Niro,
Robert De Niro,
Al Pacino,
Joe Pesci.
yes, Joe Pesci. Comeback ni Joe Pesci, 'di ba? After ilang years? Parang 10 years na siyang wala sa movies, 'di ba?
I believe so.
He was in retirement. Joe Pesci was in retirement, but he came back just for this movie. Ayan. Cloud seeding sabi ni Jack Nicolas. Sorry. Morbius trailer sabi ni Albert Nicolas. Ayun. Kapatid mo ba si Jack Nicolas? Albert. Anyway. Kasi good morning, Tsongporados. Ayan. So yes, the best picture is the highest award given to any awards in Oscars. So, yep, it's really good. Basically that's most most prestigious award. Nagmamadali akong magsalita. Joker, obviously we covered it in the podcast. Very very good movie as well. Ito maganda. Jojo Rabbit. This was a surprise hit from the last quarter of 2019. Jojo Rabbit. Oh, yun Tito Babs. Yeah, flaunt lang. Ayan, Tito Babs, narinig mo ito yung Jojo Rabbit.
Ay, hindi ba dito?
Alam mo yung story
Hindi.
nito? Ang story nito is mga Nazi kids in training. Pero comedy siya. Tapos yung batang bida rito, nanay niya si Scarlett Johansson. Tapos, meron siyang imaginary friend, si Hitler. Played by the director himself, si Taika Waititi. If you guys didn't know, Taika Waititi is the director of Thor Ragnarok. Ayan. So, magaling siya sa comedy niya. Ayan. And he also directed the last episode of The Mandalorian.
The Mandalorian.
And I think he voiced the actor for, kalimutan ko yung pangalan ng robot Yung robot na part ng crew nila. So, siya rin yan. Si Taika Waititi rin yan. Jojo Rabbit, ayun nga. So, kid Nazi in training, it's kind of a light-hearted comedy supposedly, pero medyo dark comedy siya kasi syempre you're a Nazi in training.
Nazi pa lang eh.
Pero ako kita mga bata kasi, ako kita mga bata doon sa
Yes, Tito, I'm checking out the ang tawag dito? Mga snippets niya sa YouTube right now. Oh, cute
Ang
nga
cute
siya.
ng mga bata, tapos nanay niya si Scarlett Johansson. But the dark secret was that Scarlett Johansson, the mother, is keeping a Jewish girl in their attic. So, morally conflicted si bata kasi binefriend niya yung Jewish girl. Tapos Nazi siya. So, it's a good movie. It sounds like a good movie. I haven't seen it. I most probably am gonna see it kapag dumating sa theaters natin kasi never siya dumating sa theaters natin, to be honest. So, nakakainis lang. Wala lang. Pero it's a good poignant movie. Ayan. Yung lagi kong sinasabi lately, poignant. Sabi ni Classic Lunch, yung best picture daw of the year was Hello, Love, Goodbye. Kamusta naman? Hindi, okay lang. In fairness naman daw, may magandang content ang Hello, Love, Goodbye. Kaya nga naman siya yung the highest grossing movie of all time sa Philippines.
Oh, in fairness naman ako hindi ako nanonood talaga dito ng Filipino movies. Generally, as of late. Pero the thing is, hindi because I hate Filipino movies. Kasi whenever I watch, lalo na yung mga romantic movies natin, maganda naman talaga. Kaso lang, hindi ko talaga, kumbaga hindi ko it's not my cup of tea.
Alam mo
Gano'n.
kasi
Oo.
problema, kasi it's very formulaic yung mga Filipino blockbuster movies. Para sa US,
Oo.
formulaic na rin ngayon. Kailangan ano siya,
Mm.
vacuum? Yun. Hindi, sasakyan pala. Kala ko nabavacuum. Ayun. Anyway, so, sa US naman, may formula rin naman talaga, whether yung sa action, yung mga superhero movies. Sa Pilipinas kasi, kung gusto nyo panoorin yung mga best talaga, it's either pick the one that's the most award-winning in MMFF or get the one from Cinema One Originals or Cinemalaya. Yan. Yan yung mga
Oo.
magandang movies. Talaga. Pero yun. So Jojo Rabbit, it's something that I think I need to watch then myself before I decide. And then we have Little Women, which stars Saoirse Ronan. It's another adaptation of the novel Little Women. Pero apparently it's a good adaptation daw to warrant an Oscar.
Exactly. I think Emma, what's the Hermione from the Harry Potter movies?
She's there?
I think so. Let me
Ano nung
double
pangalan
check
niya
on
dito?
that one. Emma.
Emma Watson?
Emma Watson?
Ay, she is!
Emma Watson?
Wow,
So,
she is.
Yeah.
She's there. Yeah. What?
Yep. Mhm.
And it's being directed by... Well, hindi ko makita yung director. Ano ba to? Greta Gerwig. Yan.
Gerwig, yes.
Kala ko Greta. Ano?
Greta Thunberg. Ay, nako. Ito yung mga memes natin. Anyway, yeah, it kind of warranted the Best Picture nomination. So, hopefully it's good. I haven't seen it because I've seen the Little Women version by... I forgot this actress.
Is it Winona Ryder?
Yes, the one with Winona Ryder. Tama. That was the one. Tagal na nga yun. Ito,
Buti nga naalala ko.
oo nga eh. One of the best movies I've seen this year, Marriage Story. Tito Pabs, promise, panoorin yung ni Lovey Dubs yan.
Makabagbag
Makirot, sobrang makirot. Alam mo yung part na parang nagko-confrontation kayo sa social media? May isang eksena doon na
dito.
parang ganun. Na parang, pag ginawa pala sa toong buhay yun, ang sakit talaga parang gawin yun, no?
Like in public dito.
Hindi.
Like,
Parang, kung ay kayo mag-asawa, pag nag-chat kayo, tapos very hurtful yung chat. Pero,
chat. Kala ko yung sa ano. Kasi
Meron
may
din.
mga couples na nagpaparinigan sa wall posts eh. Oo. Which is
may
very
isang
bad.
eksena doon na parang, I wish na sana nasagasaan ka na lang ng sasakyan para lang maayos yung sitwasyon ng anak natin.
Sa chat eh.
Parang,
Oo.
nung pinanood ko yun, tapos after na umiyak siya, parang he didn't mean to say that, pero he kind of meant it.
Dito. Kasi we say a lot of things that we do not really mean whenever we're at the peak of our emotions. Kasi,
Yes.
and we all know that, di ba?
Yeah.
Kasi nga, sa in-person nga, nakakapagsalita tayo ng masama. Watch how much more if we have this shield brought about by Facebook Messenger.
Yeah. Sabi
Ayun.
ni Giselle, sorry Tito Pabs, ang gulo ba kasi kanina pa ito ng comment, ang gusto ko Pinoy love movie yung kay Empoy at kay Alessandra ba yun? Kita-kita. That was 2018.
It's a good movie dito.
It's
Napanood
an
mo, di ba?
awesome
Napanood mo?
movie.
Awesome movie.
Ang ganda ng cinematography noon, grabe yun. And
kulit
very
eh.
very well acted talaga. Yung narrative, parang you kind of see it coming, the ending. Though,
Pero it hits
pa rin
hits
because
you
of
right in the
Alessandra.
feels.
Alessandra De Rossi is the gem of that movie. Kaya nga sabi ko, di ba, yung dapat yung nangyari sa Miracle in Cell
Cell
7.
Seven?
Oo. Miracle in Cell 7. They should have casted Agbayani on that role instead of Agamulak.
Oo nga, no?
Kasi,
Oo nga,
kasi
no?
mas heartbreaking kapag nakita mo siya na parang kasi generally comedy talaga yung movie. Dark comedy yung movie. Pero when you hit the audiences with that ending, mas masakit kasi parang hindi mo maisip yung si Bayani Agbayani being in that situation.
Correct dito.
Diba?
Oo. Yes, I agree.
Mas mukha pa siyang eengot-engot, di ba? Si Bayani, I love him as an actor. Pero kasi yung itsura niya, mukha siyang eengot-engot, di ba? So,
It works for him
for
kasi.
him the role talaga.
inamin naman niya yun.
Oo.
Inaamin naman niya yun. Pero ay yun nga ano, isa siya sa mga ano tinitingala akong comedians dito sa nadadatirang nakakatuwa pa rin,
Ah.
nakakatawa pa rin.
Si Dorothy Pampo Peña, hello Jhun daw. Ayun. Dorothy, ayan. Anyway, so, ayan, in fairness naman, may mga Filipino movies talaga tayo magaganda. Hindi lang ganun karami. Especially when you look
Correct.
at, The More the Merrier. Sorry Sorry talaga. Tsaka yung mga kay Enteng
Oh.
na bago. Ay, nako.
Meron kasing ano there's this kind of comedy na mababaw na nakakatawa.
Ah.
Pero kasi may mga comedy movies tayo, especially mga recent years natin
Parang
na
laro na lang.
the babaw thing that I mentioned was taken to a new level pa.
Ang shallow ng
Mas
story, ang
mas
shallow ng progression ng story, 'di ba?
ah,
Walang character
mm,
development, 'di ba? Parang
mm.
plus when that movie tries to attempt to put character or build up character, it falls flat because of the bad acting. Yun yung problema ko sa
Ah,
Pinoy comedy ngayon. Whereas when you talk
mm.
about like 80s, di magna 90s, mga 90s kasi medyo babaw din eh. Pero 80s, 70s comedy, ay panalo talaga yung mga yon. Eh,
'Di ba? Meron talagang dialogue na matatawa ka sa dialogue.
si
'Di
Dolphy.
ba
Dolphy
dito?
talaga is like,
Oh,
is a gem talaga.
oo.
Anyway, the next movie is 1917. This is starred by Benedict Cumberbatch. If you didn't know Benedict Cumberbatch, he is well known as Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange.
And
Sherlock.
Sherlock,
Sherlock,
yes.
yes.
Ba't ko kakalimutan
Ang
ng
kulit nun,
Sherlock?
ang kulit nun. Hindi ko pa natatapos dito pero tuwan-tuwa ako ron sa Sherlock.
Anong season ka na, Tito Pabs?
One pa lang dito, ilang episodes pa lang yung ko,
The best
hindi ko pa
season, season
naitutuloy.
2. Especially episode 1. Ay! Ay! Diyos.
Gusto ko yung
Season
anong
3 na.
pangalan ni dito, yung sidekick niya. Anong
Si
pangalan?
Watson.
'Di ba?
Oo.
Gusto
Watson.
ko yung chemistry nila sa screen.
Watson, by the way, Martin Freeman is the guy in The Hobbit. Siya yung
The
nagsulat.
Hobbit. And also Smog,
Smog?
the dragon.
Yeah, si Benedict
The
Cumberbatch
dragon.
yung Smog. Pero yung Hobbit mismo, si Bilbo Baggins, si Martin Freeman. Kaya nga na-reunite sila eh. Si Benedict Cumberbatch yung Dragon, yung Hobbit si Martin Freeman.
Reunited sila doon sa
Na-excite kaya ako nung si Benedict Cumberbatch as the Dragon eh. Si Smaug. Anyway, tapos, ano pa ba? 1917 is a... Sorry, Tito Pabs?
I'm sorry. Tito Jopes, Tito Pabs. I heard one interesting thing about 1917. It's supposed to be in one continuous shot.
Yes, that was what I was about to say. It's a World War I movie that was supposedly parang shot in one take, supposedly.
one take.
Pero hindi siya one take. Syempre may mga na sila doon, techniques na sila ginawa. Similar to Birdman, if you watch Birdman, by Inarritu, the director of basta ang daming movies yun dinirect. Yung Revenant, one of them. Pero yun, it's supposed to look as if it was shot once. Ayun, parang once lang siyang shoot. Tapos ando lahat ng action, yung espionage. A lot of people are praising 1917 for its technical achievement.
Ano ibig sabihin na one shot dito walang jump cuts?
Oh, parang God of War.
Tawag dito, parang moving panning lang ng scenes.
Yeah.
Parang
Chase
ganun.
cam, parang ganon. Chase cam siya.
That's interesting.
ang
Sige
laki
nga,
nga
tignan ko nga
achievement eh.
to.
Parang Birdman nga, yung
Oh.
Birdman ni Michael Keaton. It was also parang it's supposed to look as if parang one shot siya.
One shot.
So, it is interesting. It is gripping daw. It was pumping, heart pumping considering that real time siya. Real time kasi yung sa 2.5 hours ng length ng movie, it was about moving from one place to another. Yun lang ang story niya.
They're transporting a message.
Yes. Yun. Yung story niya. Doblehin ang
Wow.
8, sabi ni Kresnik. Ayan. Ayun. And then Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, directed by one of the best directors of our time. Sino pa to?
Quentin.
Si Quentin Tarantino. Sorry, nakalimutan yung pangalan. Isip ko nasa utak ko Martin Scorsese kasi Martin Scorsese sa Irishman eh. Pero Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, it was directed by Quentin Tarantino, starred Brad Pitt, Leonardo DiCaprio. It also had like parang a character na parang si Jet Li, 'di ba, sa loob niya. Ayan. Wala lang. I mean, Quentin Tarantino, he always does good script talaga. Every movie he does is a masterpiece. So definitely it's I haven't seen it kasi hindi siya pinalabas dito sa Pilipinas ata. Siguro limited theaters or baka busy ako noon o baka mahirap ako noong time o kaya bumibili ako ng CE nung time na yun. Usually yun ang reason, bumibili ako ng CE o ng game na bago. Pero yeah, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood hindi ko napanood pero I'm gonna check it out later today. And then Parasite. 1917 yata showing ngayon, di ba? 1917.
Yes, dito dahil nung 10 siya nag-premiere, so yes, showing pa rin.
Showing pa rin siya. Ayan.
Showing pa rin siya.
Ayan. So, 1917, awesome movie. Hindi ko pa nabanggit yung huli na nakalagay na favorite ko. Ayan. Na-biased ako about. It's Parasite. Ayan. Dito, Pabs.
Yes,
Di ba
Tito.
ilang beses ko na sa'yo yung parang inaano, parang sinasabi, dito, Pabs, panoorin mo naman yung Parasite. Ang ganda yan. Di ba? Si Jhun napanood na eh. Pero kasi since he's gonna come back in a few minutes. Parasite is a movie by Bong Joon-ho of siya po yung nag-direct po ng monster movie na ano ba yun? Teka nga, nakalimutan ko tuloy yung filmography ni Bong Joon-ho. He directed ang una kasi napanood ko sa kanya yung Mother. It was a tragic sleuth story or procedural story of kasi ano siya eh, nanay siya na meron siyang anak na medyo may hindi ko alam kung autistic yung anak niya. So may anak siyang autistic or may mental health problem. Mental disorder yung tamang term. Tapos the son was being accused of killing a girl. So doon na gumulo yung storya at meron siyang napaka-bombastic na ending. I'm just telling you, you have to watch it talaga. I really recommend you guys watch Mother by Bong Joon-ho. He also directed the recently released Netflix movie which is Akjo. Okja? Akjo. Okja pala, Okja. Lakjo. Andun si Tilda Swinton Si Tilda Swinton suki ni Bong Joon-ho. Galing na. So he directed Okja. He also directed yung latest movie rin, yung shucks. Wait nga, sadali ko nga, ano yung career? Filmography. Ayun! Snowpiercer. If you guys didn't know Snowpiercer, ang idea ng Snowpiercer is yung buong mundo
Snowpiercer, yeah.
nag-fall under siya sa isang ice age. Tapos the only thing na pwede kang mabuhay is this express or train express where everyone is locked in. May mga slaves sa backside ng train, tapos yung mga elite naman nasa front side ng train. Tapos as you may know, pag may mga class struggle, meron syempre mangyayaring awayan. It was starred by Chris Evans, Tilda Swinton. Sino yung sa Ma na movie? Sino ba yung actress na yun? Really great actress din. Octavia Spencer.
She won an Academy Award, I believe.
For Snowpiercer?
No.
Pero ano kayo
I think
ba?
it was
Ibang
The
movie? The Help. Okay, wait lang. Octavia Spencer. Ang filmography ni Octavia. Nag-jump na tayo kung saan. Teka.
The Help. She did win an Oscar for
The Help, yeah, I
best
remember
actress.
that. Yeah.
Mhm. With Emma Stone.
Emma Stone, yes, yan, that
Mhm.
one, The Help. She won the Oscars for that. Screen Actors rin. BAFTA? Ano naman, nanalo siya sa BAFTA. Galing pala talaga niya sa The Help, eh, no? Anyway,
Mhm.
ano pa yon, di ba? Parang slavery, ano pa yon? Slavery days pa ng, ng mga African Americans sa US noon, yung time na yon. Pero Parasite, anyway, going back to Parasite, Bong Joon-ho is very much, very specialized siya sa mga movie about class struggles. So, class struggles, monster movie, mga ganon, na kind of genre, yun ang mga gusto niya. And this one, Parasite, I think ito yung ano niya, ito yung talaga yung masterpiece niya talaga. Jhun, you watched Parasite, how did you react to it?
I had my doubts about it because it was kind of slow, but when they entered the house, many people who watch Parasite will know what I'm talking about. When they entered the family's home and how they got into it,
Yung Mission Impossible part, no?
exactly. I mean, the family is growing up in poverty, which everybody is all familiar with, and
Oo.
they're all trying to find a job.
Mhm.
The son gets an opportunity, and they find a way to get the whole family
To get hired.
the job, get hired inside the same
Yeah.
household.
Yeah.
And even though that I was busy at night taking care of my kids, grabe, hindi ko talagang maisip kung how the writers thought of doing, you know, it, it's really mind-boggling talaga. Hindi ko ma-explain. I'm sorry, pero I was really fascinated by the movie, especially yung ending, Tito Jopes.
Oo. Lalo yung ending. Lalo yung ending. Sobra yung Parasite na yan. Just to explain what Jhun is trying to say, it subverts your expectations every scene that you see. Diba, Jhun? Sinasubvert yung
Exactly,
expectation mo na akala mo this is a drama about mahirap versus mayaman. Then suddenly magiging thriller siya. Then suddenly magiging heist movie siya. Then suddenly magiging horror movie siya. Ganon yun. It breaks boundaries about genre movies. Yung Parasite.
Exactly. Nung nakita ko yung description niya online, it's a dark comedy, and usually when you watch dark comedies, it's really different from what
we're used
we
to.
know about dark. Yes, exactly.
Mm. Dito sabi ni si tropa ko to si Anching, Frances, Parasite for the win, sabi. Hi mga kuys, anong happening? Sabi.
Parasite for the win! Sorry. Because
Thanks for dropping by, Ching.
Kasi ako personally, I've never seen a movie. Pasensya na po sa mga Spotify viewers natin. Ayan. Anyway, so Parasite is actually a lot of you American viewers, if they see Parasite, kakaiba siya. Pero kasi sa ating mga Asians, hindi bago sa atin na mag-bend ng genre. For example, yung mga comedies natin, naging horror minsan, tapos naging action sa dulo. Di ba, Tito Pabs? Gano'n naman
Correct.
tayo eh. Nagbebend tayo ng mga genre dito sa Pilipinas eh. Naging musical pa nga at some point, di ba? Naging titillating movie sa gitna.
And also our interpretation for Christmas movies are horror genres.
Yeah, or comedy. Di ba?
Exactly.
So parang hindi naman iba sa atin talaga yung genre bending concepts sa isang movie. The great thing about Parasite is it was very well directed to the point na lahat ng shots niya, mag-clip ka lang ng isang clip sa sa Parasite, it looks like a work of art. It looks so planned. It looks so precise. Pati yung movement ng camera napaka-precise. Ang ganda-ganda ng movie na talaga na yun talaga. To the point na napansin siya ng mga Amerikano. Tapos na-realize nila, pwede pala gawin sa movie bend ng genre. So, doon nila na-realize na yung Asian sensibilities of breaking genre in film can also be done sa na pwedeng Oscar winning din. So, yun yung nangyari sa Parasite. Now, curious ka, Tito Pabs?
Yes, Tito.
Ayan.
Mukhang papanoorin ko siya after after the podcast.
Promise, feeling ko hindi mo bibitawan yan. Kasi, di ba ikaw, Jhun, di ba? Hating gabi, hindi mo binitawan eh.
Hindi. I mean, I started at 8 o'clock.
Oo.
I finished around 12.
Oo.
Pero, trust me,
Yung
I
energy
really
andun pa
wanted to
rin.
get back to it when I finished with my kids.
Tapos ang dami mong tanong, di ba? Ang dami mong tanong after watching it. Ang dami, teka, masyado mabilis yung mga nangyari. Teka, di ba ito muna nangyari? Paano nangyari yung ganito? Tapos ma-realize mo, nasa movie din pala lahat yung sagot nun. Kasi I watched it twice eh. So, it's a very standalone, very well-directed, super well-paced. Sobrang ganda ng pacing. Kasi sasabihin, syempre sinasabi ni Jhun na na sa umpisa medyo mabagal. Usually kasi mga Korean movies, medyo talaga yung exposition part nila medyo wala sila yung parang box office bang sa umpisa. Na parang, for example, pag nakikita mo sa mga US movies horror movies sa US, sa Hollywood, kailangan sa umpisa pala, meron nakakatakot talaga. As in like, sabog na nakakatakot. Tapos saka magpo-progress yung, magkakaroon ng exposition sa after nun, di ba?
Parang nga dito it
Um,
starts really really fast and then magi-slow burn,
Oo.
tapos magbi-build up ng climax. Ganun.
Sa Korean
And,
movies and tsaka sa Japanese movies, usually normal progression talaga since medyo slow talaga sa umpisa kasi ina-expose yung characters mo. Tapos saka siya mabibuild up so ma-realize mo, putya talagang sinet up ako ng pelikula na to na mag-relax sa umpisa. Di ba? Andiyan yung sasabi mo, sorry na interrupt kita.
I mean, it's no problem. And ang inaano ko, when I first heard about Parasite and I looked at the poster, I thought it was a horror movie talaga.
Ako rin, akala ko horror
Kasi
movie siya.
Parasite talaga. Kasi
Kasi
alam mo
parang
naman
isipin
yung
mo
mga Korean
horror.
movies, right?
Kaya teka, huwag mo natin
So-
spoil yung mga viewers natin. Kasi may in fairness, may elements of horror din siya sa bandang dulo. So,
Dito sabi ni Anching, Parasite, yung director ng Parasite is also the director of Snowpiercer. Love that movie, sabi.
yeah, a lot of people like Snowpiercer a lot. Pero hindi kasi naintindihan ng mga tao yung Snowpiercer kasi it's a class struggle movie kind of.
Itong si Anching kasi matalino to kaya naiintindihan niya. Baka ako hindi ko maintindihan yun.
Hindi, in fairness naman sa kanya, yung visuals niya maganda rin. So, I mean, yung maganda kay Bong Joon-ho talagang na-master niya yung craft ng precise cinematography talaga. Ayan. Anyways, ayan. So, ang dami natin nasabi dun sa best picture pa lang. Paano pa kayang iba? Okay. So, next natin. Directing, Martin Scorsese, Irishman. Todd Phillips for Joker. Sam Mendes for 1917. Quentin Tarantino, A Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. And Bong Joon-ho in Parasite. Jhun, you've seen a couple of movies from here. The Irishman, napanood mo na ba?
I haven't finished it. Joker, I've watched.
Joker, watched it.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood also half. I've been meaning to finish those movies, pero
Pero Parasite, Bong
I
Joon-ho,
haven't,
napanood mo
yeah.
rin.
Parasite, yeah, I can assure you I watched that last night.
Kasi nasabi mo yun sa ending eh. Nakatawa yung ending nun.
Exactly.
Yung based on this listing, what do you think will the jurors vote or jurors, the Academy will vote, and what do you think should win?
Okay.
So would
My
win muna and then should
opinion,
win.
Who should win?
Uh-huh.
Honestly, I want Parasite to win.
Yeah, me too. Should win, should be Bong
I
Joon-ho.
want, yes. I mean, once that happens, it will bring more foreign movies
Mm.
into
In the
the
limelight,
spotlight
diba?
for American. Exactly, yes.
Mhm.
Pero if I had to choose who's going to win, I hope it's Todd Phillips.
Okay. That's a good choice.
I mean,
Kasi-
my reason for that is just he broke everybody's opinion about Joker.
Yeah.
Small film, low budget. Nobody thought that it will be anything. Pero naging international hit siya. Everybody was talking about it. It became controversial, pero he broke that genre
Yeah.
and he broke barriers just by making this movie and pushing it.
And
I mean, nobody wanted to do this
yeah.
movie, but he did.
And considering the yung background ni Todd Phillips, he came from the trilogy of the ano yan? The gosh. Yung ano yung trilogy niya na comedy? The
Was it the Hangout?
The Hangover, The Hangover.
Hangover.
Yes, The Hangover trilogy. Siya yung nag-direct po ng lahat na yan. Hindi mo ma-imagine na yung kasi actually
Ang gandang transition from
Hangover to Joker.
wasak na comedy to
Tuwasak na tao. Pero kung tutusin,
at least wasak.
kung tutusin, The Hangover was directed as if it was a drama eh. Kung
Yes.
titignan mo yung acting nila, they never really goofed around. They never really like, kahit si yung ano doon, yung popular actor doon, si ano?
Si American Sniper?
Hindi, si ano,
Si ano dito?
the bearded guy.
Yung yun, si Galafang something
Si
like
ano,
that.
Zach Galifianakis, yun.
Ayun, yun.
Buti siya yung Galafunk kasi Galifianakis yung... I'm really having a hard time remembering names these days. Zach Galifianakis at saka si ano...
Ayun.
They were actually acted as...
Gusto ko yung ano dito, yung part na ginagaya si Don Corleone. Yun na, napunta siya sa yung pagbibili daw siya ng medicine niya, di ba? Gumagano.
Pero acting niya, kung papansin mo, hindi siya to goof around eh. He was just...
magaling
he was
siya eh.
being serious about dun sa character niya. So, I think it was kind of a seamless transition, but at the same time, kung titignan mo, these are comedies, di ba? So, di ba? I mean, good job to Todd Phillips. Ako, I'm torn between who would win. I'm torn between Martin Scorsese and Todd Phillips. I think a lot of the Academy will be voting for Martin Scorsese for The Irishman kasi it's a 3.5 hour saga.
Tapos ang tawag dito, idol ko to eh, si...
Joe Pesci?
Hindi dito, si
Robert De Niro. Al Pacino.
No, Robert De Niro.
Oo. Galing eh.
Parang mag-register na ako ng Netflix mamaya ulit.
Pinabata nila si Robert De Niro and still kept the acting really looking good. So,
Correct.
I think it's a technical achievement on Martin Scorsese. Pero kasi ako rin, like Jhun, when it comes to directing, I still feel that directing is all about storytelling told on the screen. And I think the best achievement the best achievement was done by Bong Joon-ho with regards to Parasite kasi it felt so grounded, everything felt so grounded, and yet they felt so extravagant every every scene that they did. Even yung Jhun, yung chant nila, then yung
Memorization? Was that the one?
yung before mag-doorbell si ate, tapos may ginawa sila ng simple
yung
chant
chant niya.
lang. Yun,
To remember their life.
oo. Yung timing nun, ang galing eh. Kasi after niya matapos yung chant, nagpan yung camera ng saglit dun sa doorbell. Ang precise ng directing. Sobrang detailed talaga. So, gustong-gusto ko yung mga ganun na mga maliliit na mga bagay na kukuha nila sa camera. So, may isa pang scene sa Parasite na ayoko na, baka mag-spoiler ako. Sorry, wag na. Yung peaches na lang. Yung simpleng peaches, di ba? Yung iisipin mo, alam mo mabuhok yung peaches, pero paano mo siya i-capture sa camera? Ang galing nila, ang galing ng pagkakagawa nila sa sequence na yun. So, actually, in fact, may sinabi pa nga na yung heist part na yun, June, yung heist sequence na yun, it was a montage of 68 shots. 68 shots
I
in
didn't
5
know.
minutes. Imagine mo yun. Hindi to 68 shots na similar angles and similar similar na locations. 68 different shots, different camera movements, different setting, different characters. Check mo ulit yun, yung part na yun. It's definitely It's definitely a
I
masterpiece.
it got me hooked on that part because of course that heist they had to get rid of someone
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I was totally hooked on that part.
Di ba? Parang yung important,
Hmm?
lalapit yung mukha mo talaga sa screen eh. Kasi, oh, ang talino nito. Ganun, diba? Parang ikaw mafe-feel mo rin, ang talino nito, talino ko rin. Naisip ko rin yun. Parang ganun eh. Sobrang immersive nung movie na yan. Nakakatuwa. What else? Sabi ni Classic Clutch, magkakaroon kaya ng Pinay version ang Parasite by GMA7.
The heck?
Sorry.
Eh,
Natawa ako. GMA.
Yan din isang problema natin eh. Ang hilig nating ang hilig nating gumaya ng,
Ay,
'di
nako.
ba?
Exactly.
Nakakasawa kasi nakakairita na parang napaka-snob pakinggan pero totoo eh. Why do we need to adapt or why do we need to redo yung yung mga movies, yung
Mm.
mga
Ah,
especially sa mga telenovela dito eh.
oo.
'Di ba? Mas nakakainis 'yun eh. Well, kasi may mga movies minsan naman kasi like yung Miracle sa Cell Number 7 nabigyan naman niya ka ng hustisya,
Mm.
'di ba? Pero yung mga like at saka yung mga rip-off version like yung Thor, sino 'yun?
Ah,
'Di ba?
Victor
Yung mga
Magtanggol.
gano'n. 'Di ba?
Victor,
Right,
yeah.
hindi daw ginaya, pero the idea ni
Oh,
Thor na
God.
meron siyang hammer is yun eh, yung may martilyo. 'Di ba ewan ko, nauubusan na ba tayo ng ideas
It's
dito sa
just
Pilipinas?
riding on the ano, yun nga eh. Kaya nga ano eh, if you're gonna ask yourself, what is the latest soap opera or movie that has been uniquely Filipino, uniquely, um, parang something that you could export and be proud of? What can you think of?
Probinsyano. Hindi, joke lang.
Ano na? Ano na?
Probinsyano.
Probinsyano.
Just
Ikaw,
kidding.
Jhun,
I'm
ano,
kidding.
ano? Can you think of anything?
Yung it's not about the past. I'm actually interested, and I hope you guys don't mind. Yung Voltes 5 Legacy. I
Ah,
think the only reason I'm interested in that is because the creators or production studios ng gumawa ng Voltes 5,
is
I
Toei.
think they're yeah, I think yes.
Toei
I think
Animation.
they're guarding their property. Eh.
They
So
are.
whatever whatever GMA is doing, Toei has to approve it
But at
first.
the
So
same time, if you remember,
mm,
Power Rangers was actually a Japanese series, Sentai series in Japan that
mm,
has like the
eh,
the, the
mm,
smallest of budgets. But it was exported to the US to be acted by American
mhm.
actors. Don't you think it's the same case dito sa atin, sa Voltes 5? Di ba?
It's oh pwede. I mean, what was that other remake that we did?
Zaido.
Yeah, that's the one.
Pulis pang
Yung
kalawakan ka.
Zaido, it had
Yung
nothing to do with Shider at all kasi they weren't allowed to
no,
use the
Ay,
property.
they weren't allowed. So ang ginawa yata nila
They
is
changed the names.
just a small.
Mm.
Mhm.
They changed the identities of the whatever characters they had there.
Ah,
Pero yun nga, ako may sasabihin lang sa inyo. Ito, I really recommend you guys. If you have Signal TV installed in your house, you have to watch Tabi po. It's the single most unique Filipino not soap opera, TV series experience that could actually rival the likes of True Blood sa HBO sa US. It's not even like that eh. It's a period TV series na sobrang gritty talaga, as in may nudity talaga, as in frontal nudity. Meron siyang ganun.
mm.
At meron din siyang sangkaterbang dugo at saka violence, which is starred by Luis Alandi, a lot of the theater actors out there. So, yun. Tabi po. TABI po.
Mm.
In fact, I
Ti
have the graphic novel here eh. Sandali lang, pakita ko.
Tita, wait susundo lang din ako. Ayan, BRB.
Sorry, umalis ako. Dun sa mga nanonood sa iTunes, nakikinig sa iTunes siya sa Spotify, please check the video version kasi I'm gonna show you. Tabi po, ayan. This is the graphic
Tito,
novel.
susundo lang,
No problem. This is si Jhun. Ayan. So tabi po, I have the three from Mervin Malonzo. I have the 3 volumes. I've read them all already. So there's nothing to worry about. Wow. Ayan. And Jhun, alam mo yung tabi po, Jhun?
I apologize, my kids. Tabi po, Signal TV series. Di ko pa napapanood pero I did see the trailers. It looks good. Is it from a comic strip?
It is. From a graphic novel. Ayan. I have the graphic novel of Tabi po.
Nice.
So, currently, it only has 3 issues. Pero kasi, I think it has spanned 10 issues already or 10 volumes. So, ayan. 3 issues na siya ngayon. Yung available pa lang. Pero masaya yung Tabi po kasi the story is unique. It reminds you of True Blood by HBO. So, yun. Pero yan, parang ang mananalo sa atin si Todd Phillips would win, no?
I hope so. I mean,
Saan si Bong Joon-ho? I mean, the fact that Parasite got dragged onto the Best Picture nominations, dapat si Bong Joon-ho na yung manalo dyan.
exactly. I mean, it's really, really different.
Sabi ni Alberto Matanglawin, mga tito, Voltes 5 GMA live action version for the win. Ay na lang. Sorry kung medyo skeptical ako kasi I don't know how we write these things kasi yung writers natin kasi even if you smother a TV series or a movie with tons of special effects, if the writing is not done well, diba? If there's no intrigue, if there's no pushing the boundaries, kung lagi na lang tayong prime time level lang na writing, walang mangyayari sa craft natin eh.
Wala talaga. May rumors nga daw they're planning one show a week, which I don't think might happen. Pero again,
Yeah, that's the best. That's the best approach.
It would be the best approach. Pero in Philippine television, especially with viewers' mentality where they want to watch it every day.
Well, we kind of pulled it off with Fushigi Yugi, Dragon Ball Z, diba dati? We kind of pulled it off eh. Prime time yung Fushigi Yugi dati, diba? So, Pokemon.
Six Pokemon.
Oh, diba? I think that could be pulled off naman. Anyway, so leading actress, Cynthia Erivo for Harriet. I haven't seen Harriet yet. Scarlett Johansson for Marriage Story. Saoirse Ronan for Little Women. Charlize Theron for Bombshell and Renee Zellweger for Judy. Who do you think should win and who do you think will win?
Saglit lang, Tito Jopes. Naghangang connection ko. Wait.
Hindi, you're good pa naman. Yeah, leading actress. Okay.
I haven't watched Harriet yet. But if it was me, my bet's on Scarlett Johansson.
For Marriage Story.
Yes.
Would win?
Would win.
Should win.
Should win. I'm actually leaning towards Renee Zellweger. I believe Judy is her comeback movie. Let me just...
It is. Judy is her comeback movie. Considering na meron siyang series last year. May series siya last year eh. I can't remember the name of the series sa Netflix. But, ako, ang should and would win ko is Scarlett Johansson. Sorry. Ang galing niya kasi doon talaga, promise. Kaya mag-comedy in a bit, tapos super heartbreaking in another bit. It's natural, but it was so ranged. Ang laki ng range ng acting niya. Hindi siya yung shouter actor na like Al Pacino, di ba? Na intense ang eksena kasi sumisigaw ka. Hindi ganon. Hindi naman siya ganun. Hindi naman ganun si Scarlett Johansson. But she's really, really good. Renee Zellweger, I would also want her to win Judy. For Judy. Um, ito rin yung iniisip ko na parang would win. Pero I don't know. Oscar bait kasi usually ang mga ano eh, ang mga ito, mga biographicals, 'di ba? Every time there's a biographical, laging nakamute kaya ata, Jhun. Ayan. Ayan.
Sorry.
No problem.
Yeah, I think with Harriet, I mean, let's see. Harriet is a biography of a hero. Also, Judy. So, Little Woman is an adaptation. I'm not sure about Bombshell. You got any info on that, Tito Jobs?
Bombshell, I haven't watched it, pero parang may alam ko may supporting actress dyan na ano eh. Yeah, well, Bombshell.
Okay, it's based upon the accounts of several women at Fox News who set out to expose CEO Roger Ailes for sexual harassment.
Nice,
So,
nice. Margot Robbie.
Mhm. It seems that most of these nominations are biofilms. Except
Biofilms,
for
ang dami. Little Women and Marriage
Little
Story.
Women. And Marriage Story is, of course, generally all, well, they're going for the marriage life. So, 3 films,
Pero
bio.
actually hindi naman sa marriage lang naman talaga yung kay Scarlett Johansson. It's more like yung nuances lang talaga ng daily life na yung mom mo gustong-gusto yung son-in-law niya, 'di ba? Tapos you kind of hate each other. Yung nuances lang yun, yung nagustuhan ko kay Scarlett Johansson eh. Most probably Charlize Theron, Renee Zellweger, they're going to be like meron silang parang acting piece in the center. But the rest is kind of not really like, parang walang nuances. 'Di ba? Saoirse Ronan, although I've heard a lot of good things about her, those a Little Women. Na talagang sobrang precise daw yung acting niya doon. So, ayun. Sabi ni Jack Nicklaus, si Renee maganda yan dati nung bata pa, ngayon tumanda na. Lahat po tayo tumatanda. Yun lang po. Lahat po tayo tumatanda. So, actually kasi naranasan ko rin kasi yan. May mga nangaasa sa akin na matanda, ganyan. Para kayo, hindi kayo tatanda. Hello. Di ba? So, anyway, leading actor, ito, Tito Jhun. Ayan. Antonio Banderas, Pain and Glory. Leonardo DiCaprio, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Adam Driver for Marriage Story. Joaquin Phoenix for Joker. Jonathan Pryce, The Two Popes. Who should win and who would win?
Who should win? Antonio Banderas. That's my pick. I love Antonio Banderas, and it's about time he got nominated for a role.
Introduce mo natin sa mga audience natin. Ano ba yung Pain and Glory?
Alright, let me get my info.
Okay.
As
Actually,
for-
medyo alam ko siya eh. So, Pain and Glory is actually a story of a director. It's actually, parang reflection ng director sa buhay niya and how, where he came from. Pero this is fiction. This one is fiction. Tapos parang, since he's gay, may na-meet niya ulit, sa pagtanda niya, na-meet niya ulit yung love of his life. And parang they kind of wondered bakit hindi sila yung nagkatuluyan, ganun. Tapos parang, the director is award-winning, pero he came through a lot of childhood pains because, of being discriminated. Tapos, parang growing up, ganun pa rin na meron silang sariling doubts about themselves. Yung ending daw, it's kind of satisfying, the ending. But it still lingers sa may pain pa rin na nakalagay doon. So, Antonio Banderas is obviously the director that's being the protagonist of the game, the game of the movie. Sanay kasi ako sa game. Anyway. Pero yun nga, I think I would agree with you that Antonio Banderas should win. Pero who do you think would win?
Would win. It's a toss-up, pero it's very, very strong. Joaquin Phoenix.
Yes.
That's my bet. I think he's gonna win, and usually, Golden Globes awardees.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna have to excuse me, Tito Jopes. Call of Nature.
Okay, no problem.
Hang on,
I would
I'm
tell
really
my
sorry.
would and should then. So my would, who should win? For me, I think it's Antonio Banderas. I think it's his time to finally get one after injuries in action movies like Expendables 3. Nasira niya raw yung kneecap niya dun sa Expendables 3. The one who would win is a toss-up between Joaquin Phoenix and also Adam Driver. If Joaquin Phoenix doesn't get this, it's a travesty, guys. It's it's blasphemous to not let him win for the Joker award. Kasi that movie, Joker, was fantastic in itself, but it was driven by this actor Joaquin Phoenix. If not for Joaquin Phoenix, Joker wouldn't have been like a $1 billion movie on its own. So Bandera is best game actor. Ayan. So Joaquin Phoenix is the guy who would win. Pero ako kasi personally, I just need Antonio Banderas to at least get that. Medyo underdog kasi si Antonio Banderas dito. And I think he acted with nuance. Whereas Joaquin Phoenix, he acted with flamboyance. So sabihin nun talagang, bigay na bigay ang acting ko rito. I'm practically acting in front of you. Whereas Antonio Banderas is just like reacting to the situation. So parang, yun yung difference nilang dalawa sa methods of acting nila. Yan. So, Joaquin Phoenix, flamboyance, Antonio Banderas, nuance. Ayan. So, those are for the lead actors. I'm actually surprised that there are no Irishman contenders in the leading actor, specifically Robert De Niro. I'm not sure. Okay, kahit si Joe Pesci man lang, sana man lang na-nominate dito. But, although he is not much of a lead character himself, si Joe Pesci, for the Irishman. Ayan. I was saying kanina, Jhun, na it's actually a curiosity that there is no Irishman nominations on the leading actor.
Well, Al Pacino, Robert De Niro, they are superstars. They're legends. So,
Hindi na kailangan.
hindi na kailangan. Pero I know we're gonna get into it. Joe Pesci, all right, later.
Oh,
But those two,
ibang-iba si Joe
Robert De
Pesci
Niro
doon.
Exactly.
Grabe. Anyway, let's do supporting actors real quick.
I'm sorry.
Kathy Bates, Richard Jewell, Laura Dern, Marriage Story, Scarlett Johansson for Jojo Rabbit, Florence Pugh for Little Women, and Margot Robbie for Bombshell. Ayan. I think who would win, is going to be Laura Dern of Marriage Story. She's really a delightful addition to the cast in that movie. Which adds to the heartbreak of the entire story of Marriage Story. Pero yan, Laura Dern, definitely, I think she would win. I wish Scarlett Johansson wins Jojo Rabbit. Ayan. So, ako yung would ko, Jhun, Laura Dern for Marriage Story, Scarlett Johansson for Jojo Rabbit. Ang should.
Should. Laura Dern is my would and should.
Okay. Nice. parang yung ginawa ko kay Scarlett Johansson kanina. Nice. Yeah, Laura Dern is a delight in that movie talaga. Totoo lang. Yeah, so let's move forward to supporting actor. Tom Hanks for A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood, which actually surprised me kasi he's supposed to be the best actor there. Anthony Hopkins for The Two Popes. Ayan, kasi kanina si Jonathan Pryce sa Two Popes, diba? Anthony Hopkins played Pope Benedict the 16th,
Benedict.
tama? And then Jonathan Price played Pope. Sino yung latest? Sorry. Hindi na ako updated sa mga popes natin. Ano ba yan? Pope Paul?
Nope. Pope
No, no. Wait, hang
Francis.
Pope
on.
Francis.
Francis.
Pope Francis.
Ayan. Tama. So Pope Francis nga. Nandiyan ka na ba, Tito Pabs?
Yung mahilig. Ay, sorry, dito hindi ko na on yung camera.
Ay, ayan.
Yung mahilig manapik na kamay.
Oy, grabe ka. Kasi naman hinila siya ng Chinese girl. Grabe naman kasi yung Chinese girl. Parang
Hila talaga yung...
demanding
talaga, ano yung
kasi.
hila niya.
Demanding kasi si ate girl naman.
ang tawag dito, ang forceful nung pagkakahili.
Diba? At tanda-tanda niya na. Masakit sa matanda yun eh.
Oo. Yun ang masaklap eh. Kasi yung mga tao, syempre hindi nila kumbaga, hindi nila naiisip.
Grabe, parang...
Ikaw kaya hilahin ng ganun.
Kahit bata ka eh. Kahit bata ka pag hinila ka ng ganun eh. Anyway.
Pero ang cute ng pagkakatapik.
Buti ka topic lang, hindi sampal, di ba? Gigil kasi ate girl eh. Parang demand siya.
PayPal
Bumili ako
slap.
ng ticket dito, kailangan mahawakan kita. Ganun ba yon? Privilege? Grabe. Gigil. Anyway, Best Supporting Actor, Tom Hanks, A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood, Anthony Hopkins, The Two Popes, Al Pacino for The Irishman, Joe Pesci for The Irishman, and Brad Pitt for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Who do you think would win and who do you think should win? Tito Pabs.
Hindi ko pa nakapanood mga to dito. Pero, syempre bias ko si Al Pacino.
Yan na.
But would win, I think, Joe Pesci siguro, yung would win dito.
Gosh. Joe Pesci.
Oo.
Oo nga.
Oo.
Okay, ito Ito, mawawirdohan ko kay sa akin sa would win. Kasi ang buzz ngayon, this is going to be Brad Pitt's first Oscar. Or Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Di ba, Jhun? Nababaltaan mo, di ba? This is going to be Brad Pitt's first Oscar. I haven't seen the movie. Pero kasi Brad Pitt's acting is Brad Pitt acting eh. Totoo lang ha. Sorry ha. Pero would win pa rin siya. Would win pa rin si...
Tito Jopes, I watched konting napanood ko, I think the first 20 minutes. It's good. I mean, like you said earlier,
Brad Pitt acting lang, di ba?
Brad Pitt acting.
Ayun na yun.
parang si pag si Jack Nicholson nag-act, he's just acting Jack Nicholson. Ganun lang yan eh.
Wala siyang character na iba, basta si Brad Pitt.
Basta siya yung hot guy na parang medyo maangas na medyo minsan cocky, di ba? Nag-iba nga lang siya sa 7 eh, di ba? Sa 7 nga lang siya nag-iba ng acting eh. Or sa
What's in the box?
Oh, what's in the box?
What's in the box?
Anyway. Joe Pesci talaga should win para sa akin din. Joe Pesci, kasi kung hindi niyo po kilala, siya po yung the other guy dun sa Home Alone. yun lang maaalala niyo sa kanya. Siya yung guy sa Home Alone na laging sumasabog, na natutusok. Pero kung hindi niyo po alam, nasa Goodfellas ba siya? Nasa Goodfellas siya, di ba?
Yes.
I think so dito.
Actually, pinakasikat niya yata nga yung Goodfellas. He's a great actor, dude. Kaya lang kasi na character actor siya. Kumbaga parang na-box lang siya sa isang kind of character na small, annoying sidekick ng bida. Diba? Usually ganun yung role niya. Or small, annoying na kalaban. Usually yung role ni Joe Pesci. Pero sa Irishman, he turned his image on its head and became this like very subtle, very passive-aggressive kind of mobster. Napaka-subtle, it's not written for Joe Pesci at all, and yet he came into the role as if he's the perfect guy for it. So Irishman talaga, si Joe Pesci dapat manalo sa kanya. Yan.
Makapag-register ay makapag-subscribe
sa Netflix. 3 oras yan, Tito Pabs. Grabe yan.
3 oras.
Wala na ba si Adam Sandler dyan? Tama, oo nga. It was a surprise.
Ay, yeah. Uncut
Yung Uncut
Gems.
Gems, hindi
Uncut
siya
Gems.
na-nominate.
Ano, maganda ba?
raw.
Maganda ba dito?
It's a mobster, ano di
And,
ba? It's a mobster movie. Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-mm.
Kind of. Um,
So, hindi siya
Hindi siya
comedy.
comedy at all.
it,
Oh. Mm-mm.
it falls into dark comedy ba, Tito Jopes?
May pagkaganon, pero generally it's a crime/mobster movie pa rin. Hindi siya talaga comedy.
And,
Talagang seryoso siya eh. Parang it was acted as if they were serious. May mga comedic instances lang.
Pero hindi siya talaga mako-consider na,
Na
may,
comedy.
na dark comedy.
Not even
Oo.
dark comedy.
Parang sa ano dito, may mga parts na nakakatawa sa like The
Even
Godfather,
Joker.
yung mga movies.
I would
diba?
consider
Yung mga ganun,
Joker
pero
a
hindi
bit
siya
more of a
mako-consider.
comedy nga eh. Totoo lang eh.
Oo.
Pero kasi totoo talaga, medyo talagang the darkest role ever daw ni Adam Sandler sa ano. Galing mo plastic ka. Grabe ah. In fairness ah. Sobrang sumuludo ako sa'yo doon at nakikinig ka.
Nakita ko nga Uncut Gems kanina, kaso lang sabi ko, seryoso si Adam Sandler. Baka comedy to, ako nga kanina.
Hindi siya comedy.
As I was
Alam mo ba
browsing
sinabi
through
siya,
2019.
if I don't get nominated now, I will purposely make a very bad movie. Like Jack and Jill. Sinabi niya yan talaga.
I heard that. Actually, I was browsing through my Netflix
Library.
coming soon. I think it's gonna be released on January 31.
Whoa!
This
Uncut
month.
Gems?
Yes.
Whoa! That's awesome. Although I remember Uncut Gems was released December, correct? Sa theater. Sa
Yeah.
theaters. Ayan. But yeah.
Ito, sundo lang ulit sa utol ko naman.
Hindi, actually last na to eh. So, ayan. Okay lang naman.
Sige.
I think that's all for our would and should win for supporting actor. In general, it has been a great year for movies last year. Syempre, I would like to shout out Avengers Endgame, Shazam, a surprising hit for me, Shazam. I also watched Parasite. I love Parasite. Joker, syempre. Inisip ko pa kung ano yung mga summer movies na pinanood ko eh. Naalala ko eh. Pero sorry, this is not the year for Star Wars talaga. Sayang talaga. They just rammed everything in, forgot about the eighth episode. Hindi ko pa napapanood, by the way. So, pero kasi, pag ganun kasi, I'm a big Star Wars fan, tapos pag ganun kasi, na puro fan service lang. Ako kasi yung opposite spectrum ng mga Star Wars fans. Ako yung Star Wars fan na napanood ko yung original nung bata pa ako, nung wala pa yung prequels.
Yeah.
Napanood ko yung prequels lahat sa sine. Napanood ko lahat ng mga sequels sa sine. And also
Yung remastered version?
yung remastered, yes. Napanood ko rin. Hindi, ako napanood ko dati talaga yung original version pa.
Hey,
As in, sa Betamax pa. So,
same, Tito Jopes.
iba yung charm talaga ng old na Star Wars
Iba
eh.
talaga.
And akala mo talaga maraming possibilities sa Star Wars universe. I think the 8th episode, I really like it.
That also pushed boundaries as well. As a Star Wars film, it did. I mean, ako nagustuhan ko yung Last Jedi.
Ang ayaw kasi ng mga tao doon kasi is parang plot twist over plot twist over plot twist over plot twist. It's valid. It's valid. Na ang daming plot twist kasi. Pero kasi they want to give you an exciting narrative of the new Skywalker saga. Hindi na kasi siya ganun ka-exciting eh. So,
Ako, Tito Jobs, I think the only reason why maraming split talaga is yung direction talaga ng 8. Iba na yung pagkakakilala nila kay Luke Skywalker, yung mga decisions niya. Pero if you're really into the Star Wars genre talaga and being as a fan, I'm really sorry.
no problem. Okay, so I guess what Jhun is trying to say is that the Star Wars saga is actually you have to be open that it may not be a happy ending for Luke, especially it was being indicated by the Legends, the Star Wars Legends novels, na hindi naman talaga masaya yung buong Star Wars, yung Skywalker family. So, um kumbaga kasi every Star Wars fan is looking for that fairy tale ending kasi. Every Star Wars fan is wondering if there's a story na kailangan laging may Skywalker, na laging may powers, na kailangan na hone. And they kind of channeled that through Rey when hindi nila matanggap na si Rey is a commoner lang. Yun yung hindi nila matanggap sa 8. And binago daw ng 9 yun to give Rey a lineage daw. Yun yung narinig ko. But I'm gonna watch it anyway kasi hindi naman ako mukhang idiot dito na nag-opine na hindi naman nanood, di ba? So, tahan na bebe, sabi ni Classic Lodge. I had been to Dolby Theaters before. In terms of number of awards, Ben-Hur had the most award followed by Titanic. Ayan.
Alright, I do apologize.
No problem. It's okay. I guess I'm gonna end the stream now, the podcast na kasi wala si Tito Pops. Usually he's the voice of reason. Reason talaga sa Tsongporado. But anyway, before we end the podcast, guys, we will be back tomorrow for another something of the year tomorrow. So, but before that, let's give thanks to our sponsors, Rakk Gears. Rakk Gears is the only gaming gear company in the Philippines with dedicated gaming user interface, research, and development. You can get your gaming gears online by visiting their website at rakk.ph or checking their Facebook page at facebook.com/rakk.ph. Rakk Gears, kalidad, kisig, kasarinlan. Ayan. Wait lang may gagalawin lang ako sa ano ko. Ayan, may gagalawin lang ako sa yan. Okay. And we got Electronics Extreme Philippines from the company that will bring you the new Gunbound Philippines. Electronics Extreme Philippines intend to develop the gaming industry continually with new concepts and new technology. They are here for borderless fun and experiences. Check out their website at extreme.co.th. And syempre, Game Express. Game Express is the first and only game store in the Philippines that offer pre-orders with no deposit fee. No more waiting in line. The games you love will come straight to you. Free cash on delivery nationwide. Find them at Facebook by searching Game Express. Ayan. And I would like to thank Tito Pabs and Jhun, syempre, for joining us in our podcast today. Thank you very much. And before we say goodbye, I would like to also thank Jack Nicolas, Classic Lodge, for sticking around. Alam ko medyo rough yung episode natin today and very all over the place kasi we're just, narrating the Oscar nominees and kind of prolonging it, whatever. We're not trying to drag it. Basta magkukwentuhan lang, yun na yun. Yun. So, thank you very much. And again, sabi yung script ni Tito Pops, hindi ko kasi kabisado yung script niya. Ako yung sumulat, hindi ko kabisado. Anyway, so ulitin kami ulit ang inyong parausan bago magtanghalian para sa mga kalmado. Ayan, andyan pa si Tito Pops. Ayan. Ayan. Buti humabol. Ayan. Opo.
Yes, Tito, pwede na?
Pwede na.
Okay, coming up ho ang parausan bago magtanghalian para sa mga kalmado at apurado. Para lang sa mga abusado, kami po pa rin ang Tsongporado. Bye-bye!
Bye!
Hey, fellow pirates, come and listen what I say. The captain is a tyrant and I no longer obey. I'm sick of taking orders from the madman in command. So let's drop him on an island and leave him in the sand, 'cause it's a mutiny.